Welcome back to another +1 speed keyboard escape in Roblox. We're jumping into a brand new run, and this time we're already starting with an insane amount of speed. At the beginning, we're around level 80, and the speed is already over 44 million. That is absolutely crazy compared with how slowly we started in the earlier runs. I jump onto the giant keyboard and immediately start running forward. The keys stretch across the map, with chocolate-colored sections, bright pink areas, and candy decorations all around us. I keep following the path and collecting more speed. Every few seconds, the number changes, and we're getting faster and faster. The first section is made of dark chocolate keyboard keys. I run straight across them and head toward the next checkpoint. There are several platforms ahead, so I keep moving and try not to waste any time. I reach another section, and the environment starts changing again. The chocolate keys lead into a brighter area with giant candy decorations. I continue forward and follow the arrows toward the next part of the escape. The keyboard becomes pink again, and the path looks much more colorful. I run across the keys and collect another boost. Another checkpoint is ahead. I reach it and keep going. The character is moving so quickly now that the individual keyboard keys almost disappear underneath me. I continue through the next area and watch the speed counter climb again. Then I reach another platform and get another win. The course keeps getting longer, but our speed gives us a huge advantage. I keep running through the keyboard path until I reach another teleport area. This is interesting because we can see several later stages available. The teleport menu shows Stage 10, Stage 11, Stage 12, Stage 13, and even Stage 14. That means there are still a lot of sections waiting ahead. I close the menu and return to the course. Now I'm back on the pink keyboard, surrounded by giant candy decorations. I follow the arrows and continue toward the next checkpoint. The speed is still incredibly high, and every section passes quickly. I reach another platform and collect another win. Then I keep moving forward. The map changes again, and the keyboard path leads into another huge area. I'm starting to wonder how far this run can actually go. We're already past 40 million speed, but I want to push that number even higher. I keep collecting speed boosts, running through the keyboard sections, and heading toward the next checkpoint. The escape is already moving incredibly fast, and there are still many stages ahead. So I'm staying on the keyboard, keeping the momentum going, and pushing toward the next stage. Let's see how far we can take this run. The escape is getting even crazier, and we're already moving at more than 45 million speed. I keep pushing through the giant keyboard track. I run through the chocolate-colored keyboard area and follow the path toward the next checkpoint. Candy and giant sweets cover the walls, making the map look like a dessert world. I keep moving and collect more speed. The keyboard suddenly changes into a huge pink area. I follow the arrows and sprint across the keys toward the next checkpoint. The speed keeps climbing, and we're getting closer to 50 million. I reach another checkpoint and continue into the next stage. The map switches back to the chocolate keyboard, and I can see another long section ahead. Then something interesting happens. A boss appears. The game warns me that the boss is chasing, so now I have to keep moving and avoid getting caught. I sprint across the keyboard as fast as possible. The boss is somewhere behind me, so slowing down is definitely not an option. I follow the arrows and rush through the next section. Another checkpoint appears ahead. I reach it and continue running. The speed keeps increasing, and now we're getting closer to 55 million. The course becomes a huge chocolate tunnel. I run straight through it while the boss continues chasing from behind. Then I finally make it to another safe section. That was close. I open the teleport menu and check the available stages. I can see Stage 10, Stage 11, Stage 12, and Stage 13. I close the menu and return to the course. I reach another platform and get a huge reward. Plus 1,000 wins. That gives our win count a huge boost. I continue through the next keyboard section. The map changes again, with another chocolate area and giant candy decorations on both sides. I follow the path and keep collecting speed. The character is moving so fast that the keyboard keys blur underneath me. Another checkpoint is ahead. I reach it and keep going. The course becomes a long pink keyboard tunnel. I sprint through it and watch the speed counter continue climbing. Another stage is completed. I keep moving forward and enter another chocolate-colored section. More platforms are ahead, so I follow the arrows. The speed is getting close to 60 million. That is absolutely insane. I reach another checkpoint and push on. The environment changes again, and another stage appears in the distance. I keep running toward it and finally reach the next section. This run is becoming one of the fastest escapes yet. But there are still more stages waiting ahead. So I'm staying on the keyboard, keeping the speed up, and pushing toward the next checkpoint. Let's see what the next stage has waiting for us. We're back on the keyboard course, and the speed is now approaching 60 million. The character is moving faster than ever, and every new section seems to fly by in seconds. I continue through the giant candy-themed map and follow the arrows toward the next checkpoint. The path ahead is covered with pink keyboard keys, while huge candy decorations fill the background. I keep running and collecting more speed. Another platform appears ahead. I reach it and collect another win before moving into the next section. The course changes again, leading into a long chocolate-colored keyboard tunnel. The walls are covered with sweets, and the keyboard stretches far into the distance. I sprint straight through the middle. The speed counter keeps rising. Then I reach another checkpoint and continue forward. The next area is even brighter, with giant pink keys covering the floor. I follow the path and continue collecting boosts as I move through the stage. The character is moving so quickly that the keyboard almost looks like one solid surface. I keep running and head toward another platform. Another win. Then I continue into the next section. The map changes once again. This time there are giant candy decorations hanging above the course, while the keyboard path continues underneath. I stay on the track and keep moving forward. Another checkpoint appears ahead. I reach it and continue into the next stage. The speed keeps climbing, and now we're well beyond where we started this run. Every new section feels faster than the last one. I continue through another keyboard tunnel and collect more speed boosts. Then I reach another platform and grab another win. The course ahead is filled with pink and chocolate-colored keys. I follow the arrows and continue through the center of the map. The speed is getting closer to another huge milestone. I keep moving without stopping. Another checkpoint comes into view. I reach it and continue forward. The keyboard path becomes longer and wider, stretching across the entire area. I sprint through the middle and keep collecting speed. Then I reach another platform. Another win collected. The character is now moving at an unbelievable pace, and every stage is passing almost instantly. I continue through the next keyboard section and follow the arrows toward another checkpoint. The candy world keeps changing around me, but the objective stays the same. Run forward. Collect speed. Reach the next stage. And keep pushing for an even bigger record. I reach another checkpoint and continue into the next area. The run is still going strong, and there are more stages waiting ahead. So I stay on the keyboard, keep collecting speed, and push toward the next challenge. Let's see how much farther we can go. The keyboard escape is getting even faster, and we're still pushing forward through the candy-filled map. Our speed is now approaching 60 million, so every section disappears almost instantly. I jump back onto the keyboard track and follow the arrows toward the next checkpoint. Pink and chocolate brown keys cover the floor, while giant candy decorations surround the course. I keep running and collect another speed boost. A platform appears ahead, and I reach it to secure another win. Then I immediately continue into the next section. The map changes again, with a long keyboard tunnel stretching in front of me. I sprint through the middle and watch the speed counter climb higher. Another checkpoint comes into view. I reach it and move into the next level. The course is getting longer, but our speed makes the distance feel much shorter. I follow the glowing path and keep moving forward without stopping. Another platform is waiting ahead. I reach it and collect another win. Then I continue through a bright pink keyboard area. The keys are huge, and the candy decorations make the whole place look like a giant dessert world. I keep following the arrows toward the next checkpoint. I reach the checkpoint and push into the next section. The environment changes again. This time the keyboard path is surrounded by chocolate-colored walls and colorful sweets. I run straight through the middle and collect more speed along the way. Another platform appears. I reach it and get another win. Then I head toward the next checkpoint. At this speed, other players barely have time to appear on screen before I'm already far ahead of them. I keep running through the keyboard course and follow the arrows into another colorful zone. The path stretches farther than before, but I'm not slowing down. Another checkpoint comes into view. I reach it and continue forward. The speed counter keeps climbing, and now the number is getting closer to the next huge record. I run across another long keyboard section and collect another boost. The keys blur underneath me as I race toward the end. I reach another platform and secure another win. Then I continue into the next area. The map keeps changing, but the goal stays simple: keep running, gain speed, collect wins, and reach the next stage. I follow the glowing arrows and push toward another checkpoint. Another level completed. I keep moving through the candy-themed keyboard world and prepare for the next challenge. There are still more stages ahead, so I'm not stopping yet. I want to see how far this speed can take us and what the later parts of the escape have waiting. So I stay on the keyboard, keep the speed climbing, and head straight toward the next checkpoint. The escape continues. We're continuing the keyboard escape, and the speed is now completely insane. We're already deep into the later stages, and I'm still pushing forward to see how far this run can go. I jump back onto the keyboard track and follow the arrows toward the next checkpoint. The pink and chocolate brown keys are flying underneath me, while the candy decorations rush past on both sides. I keep running and collect another speed boost. A platform appears ahead, so I reach it and secure another win. Then I immediately continue into the next section. The map changes again, revealing another huge keyboard tunnel. I sprint through the middle and watch the speed counter climb higher. Another checkpoint comes into view. I reach it and move into the next stage. The course is getting longer, but our speed makes it incredibly easy to cross. I follow the glowing path and keep moving without stopping. Another platform is waiting ahead. I reach it and collect another win. Then I continue through another bright pink keyboard area. Giant keys cover the floor, while colorful candy decorations surround the track. I follow the arrows toward the next checkpoint. The speed keeps increasing as I move forward. Another checkpoint appears, and I reach it without slowing down. Then I enter another chocolate-colored section. The path stretches far ahead, but at this speed I can cross it in just a few seconds. I keep running and collect another boost. Another platform appears. I reach it and get another win. Then I continue toward the next checkpoint. The character is moving so fast that the keyboard keys almost look like one solid surface underneath me. I follow the glowing path and keep pushing forward. Another level completed. The map changes again, with more candy decorations and another massive keyboard track. I continue through the middle and collect more speed. There are still other players around, but they disappear almost instantly as I race past them. Another checkpoint is ahead. I reach it and continue into the next area. The speed is still climbing, and we're getting closer to another huge milestone. I keep running through the keyboard course and collect another win. Then I head toward the next checkpoint. The escape has already taken us through so many colorful areas, but there are still more sections waiting ahead. I follow the arrows and keep moving. Another platform appears in the distance. I reach it and secure another win. Then I continue forward without stopping. The keyboard track stretches ahead, and I can see another checkpoint waiting at the end. I sprint toward it at full speed. Another stage completed. We've come a long way, but I'm still not finished. I want to keep increasing the speed, collect more wins, and see what the next stages have waiting for us. So I stay on the keyboard, follow the glowing path, and keep pushing forward. The escape continues.